Detroit, Motown, Motor City.
In 2009, the auto industry's collapse and bailouts filled the news.
General Motors, the Detroit stalwart, once the world's largest corporation, died today.
Bailout bummer, the Obama administration.
Bailout is a dirty word these days.
Bailout of the auto industry.
All of the money that has been sunk into GM and Chrysler returned.
Just over 2 months ago, I spoke with you in the same spot about the challenges facing our auto industry, and I laid out what needed to be done to save two of America's most storied automakers, General Motors and Chrysler.
As part of a massive government bailout, U.S. taxpayers paid $12 billion to save auto parts maker Delphi Corporation. Out of that taxpayer money, 3 billionaires and their partners took in a profit of over $4 billion. One big winner with a profit of over 4,000% were the billionaires' silent partners, Ann and Mitt Romney. The Romneys made at least $15 million, and as much as $115 million. Our investigation began in Africa, in the Congo. This is Greg Palast reporting. We were hunting for a vulture, a so-called vulture fund financier. This man, Paul Singer. Singer's vulture fund seized $90 million out of foreign aid given the Congo, which could have been used to end a cholera epidemic. Singer's vulture tactics are now outlawed in England and all over the world, but not in the USA, certainly not here in Detroit, where we found Singer's vulture fund feasting on the corpse of another victim, the once world-leading Delco Auto Parts division of General Motors.
Power that can't get old before it's sold. Delco Dry Charge Battery, made by the Delco Remy division of General Motors.
As Delco's biggest customers, GM and Chrysler, collapsed, Delco, now named Delphi, went bust. Down swooped the vultures. The vulture funds bought Delphi for just 67 cents a share, bloated by $12 billion in taxpayer auto bailout subsidies. The shares blew up from 67 cents to $22 a share. The auto task force chief called it extortion. Extortion paid big time.
So I ball so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. But first, gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me?
So far, Romney and partners have pocketed over $4 billion. Then the billionaires gave Romney $1 million each for the Republican campaigns. Nevertheless, Romney accused Obama of conflicts.
This is serious conflict of interest. This ought to be a big story. And I think there are a number of people among the president's team that don't want that story to get out. We want to make sure it did.
Romney said he was opposed to the bailout.
I wrote an op-ed in the paper, and I said, absolutely not. Don't write a check for $50 billion.
But these documents reveal that a government bailout check was, in fact, cashed by none other than Ann Romney. It says that Ann Romney had a hunk of Mitt's vast fortune in Elliott Management, Paul Elliott Singer's vulture fund. Working our way between the limousines in front of his office, we wanted to ask Mr. Singer about his special financial deal with the Romneys, but he turned us down. The Romney campaign refuses to tell us exactly how much they made from the bailout, nor reveal their 2009 taxes.
We've given all people need to know and understand about our financial situation and about how we live our life.
To cover up their payday and avoid taxes, the vulture funds have moved the headquarters of Delphi from Michigan to Jersey, not New Jersey, but the Isle of Jersey off the coast of France, a notorious tax haven. Governor Romney wrote, "Let Detroit go bankrupt." And it did. Of the 25,000 UAW members at Delphi, every single one lost their job. Delphi once had 29 factories in the U.S., now just one. Today, GM still gets its parts from Delphi, shipped from the plants that the Romney hedge funds have moved to the People's Republic of China. For Democracy Now!, this is Greg Palast reporting.